They say with great power comes great responsibility, but sometimes it's the other way around. Sometimes with great responsibility comes unexpected power. I grew up in an Indian household where being the eldest wasn't just a position in the family. It was a job description, unwritten, unspoken, but heavily felt. I was taught that looking after my siblings, setting the right example, and being the steady one wasn't optional. It was expected. And at first I didn't question it, I just carried it, the weight of being the responsible one. But responsibility has this funny way of shaping us. It molds character, builds resilience, and in many ways it teaches us who you are long before you've had a chance to figure it out on your own. In the professional world, it's no different. The moment you become a manager, a business owner, or even just someone who people look to for guidance, you're no longer just responsible for tasks, you're responsible for people. Their growth, their morale, their well-being, their failures sometimes, their successes always. And let's be honest, shouldering that kind of responsibility can feel isolating, heavy. You become the default fixer, the one who can't afford to fall apart, the one who stays composed when others don't, the one who doesn't get the luxury of saying, "Not my problem." But here's the thing most people miss. Responsibility isn't just a burden, it's a privilege. A signal that you are trusted, that you're seen as capable, that your actions carry weight, not just for yourself, but for those around you. There are challenges, yes. The pressure to always have the answers, the fear of letting people down, the guilt when you get it wrong, the constant inner dialogue. Am I doing enough? Did I fail them? What if I'm not cut out for this? But responsibility also births something beautiful, purpose. Because when people count on you, you rise, you sharpen your focus, you move with intention, you begin to lead, not because it's your title, but because it's who you've become. Chance the rapper once said, "I don't make music for free, I make music for freedom." Don't believe in kings, believe in the kingdom. It's a powerful reminder that responsibility isn't always about authority. It's about service, about showing up for something bigger than yourself. Think of any great leader. Indra Nooyi, the former CEO of PepsiCo, once shared how her mother would make her write a speech every night, as if she were addressing the nation as Prime Minister. It wasn't just play, it was preparation. And when she eventually led one of the world's biggest companies, that ingrained sense of duty, of responsibility, was already second nature. An actor, Keanu Reeves, known for his humility despite global fame, once said, "The simple act of paying attention can take you a long way." In a world where leadership is often confused with control, true responsibility is often found in quiet awareness, in being present, in listening, in caring. But let's also be real, not all responsibility is fair. Sometimes you're handed weight you didn't ask for. You become the strong one in the family, the rock at work, the anchor in a relationship. And over time, people forget to ask, but who's looking after you? So if you're watching this and you're that person, the person everyone turns to, I want to say this, I see you. And I know how heavy it gets, but don't let the weight break you, let it build you. Because every time you carry that weight with grace, with integrity, with courage, you grow stronger. Not hard, not cold, but stronger. Responsibility isn't a sign of restriction, it's a sign that you matter, that your presence makes a difference. And when you learn to balance that, taking care of others without abandoning yourself, you become unstoppable. If this resonated with you, I'd love to know what's one responsibility you've carried that changed you for the better. Drop it in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone else who carries more than most. Because maybe they need to hear this too. And just because you carry it well doesn't mean it isn't heavy, but it does mean you're strong enough. Until next time, I'm Dr. Rakish Rana, the Clear Coach.